Hello everyone. Today we're going to show you how to get set up with AHIP for 2024. There's a few different ways to get the $50 discount, but today I'm going to show you going through Aetna's website. You should have it in the description of this video, but if you don't, go to Aetna, and that's aetna.cmpsystem.com. So when we're here at the Aetna website, we can either sign in if we have created an account last year, or otherwise we can register for a new account. First, I'm going to show you what it looks like to register for a new account. So the biggest step here is when you see this employee ID, you do not need to put anything in here. You can hit continue to producer registration. Next, you'll put in these fields of information. You only have to put in the fields that are in red. So once you put this information in, you'll hit submit, you'll verify your NPN, and then you'll create your account information. Okay, now if we're returning, we're going to go ahead and just sign in. At the time of this recording, we still have the 2023 Aetna certifications that were out, but this still works for 2024. So we're going to go to 2023, My Certifications, and we'll hit AHIP Medicare Training. So one thing is, I put a screen grab. If you go through Aetna and you're returning, it will say something about logging out or continuing. Make sure to hit continue so it doesn't switch you to the default AHIP website, or otherwise you will not be able to get the discount. You want to make sure when you get to the main course home that Aetna is right up here in the top corner and that the price is $125. If it's $175, that is the full price of AHIP, and you'll need to redo these steps. So that being said, there is no promo code needed, so we can go ahead and hit checkout. Okay, so first thing is, under billing information, we will just put our information in here, and then we'll scroll down and it'll allow us to put our credit card in. And then we will hit continue. It should take us to the main page of AHIP again, but if it does not, go ahead and right-click the tab and duplicate it. This should take us to the home page. Okay, when we're back on this page, what I would suggest is to go ahead and bookmark it, because this is the page you'll want to be at if you ever need to step away from your AHIP. So then we'll scroll down to My Certifications for 2024 AHIP Medicare Training. And then as usual, we have our 5 basic modules. And then we'll work through those modules. And at the end of each module is a 20-question review test. Now we want to make sure we're getting at least 90s on these tests before we take the final exam, so that way we have the questions that we do see. You know, they don't like you to rush through the questions, and otherwise they'll throw harder questions on the final exam, is what I've noticed. I don't know if that's true, but that's what we've seen. Okay, and once we do that final exam, we're going to have 2 hours to do 50 questions. Now we do have to get a 90%, and we have 3 tries to do so. So that's again why it's important to make sure we're getting 90s on the review tests. Once we do complete the final exam, we're not quite done yet. As you can see, there's this grayed out FWA button. That's going to turn blue. Once that is blue, we're going to do our fraud, waste, and abuse training. Once you've completed that, the certificate button here will turn blue, and you're going to go ahead and download that certificate, and you've completed AHIP for the year. Congratulations.